Chapter 7. Aftertaste. We buried what remained of Mr. Voss in a contractor bag at the edge of the development where the floodlights stop and the coyotes begin their committee meetings. Eli slept for 18 hours and woke up needing salt, sunlight, and bad television. Sometimes he stares at the sink like it might speak. He has a new patience for dawns. A week later, new flyers appeared on our stop signs. Open house, phase 2. The rendering showed smiling families on sidewalks too clean to be plausible. The address was where we had done the practical blasphemy. The model home repaired itself on paper overnight. Our HOA sent out a memo asking for signatures for a new emergency plan. The font was the same, but the signature line had been moved higher. The house across from mine has been quiet since. The blackout film peeled itself back in strips and drooped like dead moth wings. Sometimes at night I hear footsteps on my roof, then realize it's just the ductwork sighing as it cools. Sometimes I smell mint the moment before something hits my window that turns out to be a moth the size of a quarter. Sometimes I wake and my doorbell camera shows a smear at the corner of the frame where a shape almost wanted to be. I called Noah and asked, "Are we done?" He said, "We unplugged a lamp. The room is still here." He laughed in a way that wasn't mean. He told me to salt my thresholds once a month and never sign anything in pencil. Maya started carrying a pocket mirror like a rosary. Eli walks with me sometimes in the morning, pale beneath a baseball cap, talking about college like it's a city with gates you can choose to pass through. He's trying. So am I. Here's the thing I learned about monsters. They're patient. They're polite. They learn your names and your Wi-Fi passwords. They ask for ice. They say open the door like they're relieved you were home. And when you stop them, they sigh like the desert does at night when the heat leaves the road. If you live in a place with houses that match and mailboxes that look like cousins and streets named after the things that used to live there, pay attention to your thresholds. Do not invite things that only smile after midnight. Do not believe in safety made of committees. Do not ignore the taste of iron in the air when the wind changes like nowhere you've ever been. Watch to the end of your own night, and if you hear laughter in the vents, remember, someone designed those passages to carry comfort. Sound travels where it is wanted most, and hunger travels in circles. If you enjoyed this tale, I'm asking you to stay. I have more stories about doors that aren't doors and neighbors who don't need locks. Let me keep you company while we wait for the blue hour. I'll be here with the fan on, listening to the house breathe, trying not to mistake it for anything that loves me back.